Unlike the globalist elites who believe the government should educate the people, forcing them to accept policies they never asked for, we believe in democracy. We serve the people, we do not rule over them. And today, I address you with the pride of representing as Prime Minister an extraordinary nation, that is Italy. A nation with a deep, unbreakable bond with the United States. And this bond is forged by history and shared principles. And it is embodied by the countless Americans of Italian descent who for generations have contributed to America's prosperity. So to them, allow me to say thank you. Thank you for being exceptional ambassadors for Italian passion, creativity, and genius. To this incredible nation, Italy, I dedicate my full energy. Our government is tirelessly working to restore Italy's rightful place on the international stage. We are reforming, modernizing, and reclaiming our role as a global leader. We aim to build an Italy that once again amazes the world. Let me tell you, we're proving it. Why? Because we conservatives do what we say. We do what is right. We fight for what we believe in. And moreover, we trust people, not fear them. Unlike the globalist elites who believe the government should educate the people, forcing them to accept policies they never asked for, we believe in democracy. We serve the people, we do not rule over them. Because, my friends, I still believe in the West. Not just as a geographical space, but as a civilization. A civilization born from the fusion of Greek philosophy, Roman law, and Christian values. A civilization built and defended over centuries through the genius, energy, and sacrifices of many. When we say West, we define a way of understanding the world where the individual is central, life is sacred, all men are born equal and free, the law applies equally to all, sovereignty belongs to people, and freedom comes before everything else. This is our heritage, and we will never apologize for it. My question for you is, can this civilization still defend the principles and values that define it? Can it still be proud of itself and aware of its role? I think so. Europe as a distant or even lost. I tell you, it is not. Yes, mistakes have been made, priorities have been misplaced, especially due to ruling classes and mainstream media that imported and replicated in the old continent the most reckless theories of American liberal leftism. These are the same elites who were recently outraged by J.D. Vance's speech in Munich, in which the Vice President rightly stated that before discussing security, we must know what we are defending. He wasn't talking about tariffs or trade balances on which we will each defend our interests while preserving our friendship. We don't need to say how interconnected our economies are and how the unpredictable results of a trade clash would play into the hands of other great powers. Vice President Vance was discussing something deeper: identity, democracy, freedom of speech. In short, Europe's historic role and mission. Many pretended to be outraged, calling for European pride against an American daring to lecture us. But let me tell you, as someone who is proud to be European, first, if those who were outraged had shown the same pride when Europe lost its strategic autonomy, tying its economy to autocratic regimes, or when European borders and our way of life were threatened by mass illegal migration, now we would live in a stronger Europe. Second, these ideas are not new for many of us. Brave European leaders have been saying this for a long time. I've said them many times before, urging Europe to rediscover its true and deepest soul, which has been sacrificed on the altar of wokeness, bureaucracy, and mercantilism. These are common sense ideas, now shared by a majority of European citizens, as election results have shown. So Europe is far from lost, and it will never be lost as long as conservatives remain in the fight. There is a growing awareness in Europe that security is now the top priority. You cannot defend your freedom if you lack the means or the courage to do so. Throughout history, Europeans and Americans have shown they are hearers to Pericles' words. Happiness depends on freedom, and freedom depends on courage. We proved this when we stopped invasions, won our independences, and overthrew dictators. That is why conservatives keep on growing and are becoming more and more influential in European politics. And that is why the left is nervous. And with Trump's victory, their irritation has turned into hysteria. Not only because conservatives are winning, but because conservatives are now collaborating globally. When Bill Clinton and Tony Blair created the global leftist liberal network in the 90s, they were called statesmen. Today, when Trump, Meloni, Milei, or maybe Modi talk, they are called a threat to democracy. This is the left's double standard. But we're used to it. We are used to it. And the good news is, people no longer believe in their lies. Despite all the mud they throw at us, citizens keep voting for us. Because simply, people are not naive as the left considers them. They vote for us because we defend freedom. We love our nations. We want secure borders. We preserve businesses and citizens from the green leftist insanity. We defend family and life. We fight against wokeism. We protect our sacred right to our faith and our free speech. And we stand for common sense. Will we leave our children a weaker world or a stronger one? Will we want the new generations to be ashamed of their roots, or will we recover awareness and pride of who we are and teach it to them? I made my choice long ago, and I fight every day to honor it. Thank you all. God bless you.